This is I think the 15th anniversary of the LMOA and LMFC Kids Fishing Day. And that's what we're doing. The competition started at 10 o'clock, goes until 12, and we have a whopper number of people out here already. It's a beautiful day for fishing, a little overcast, which is perfect for the fish, and we've already caught some nice ones. We brought 60 reel sets that actually have been donated to us by Bass Pro, and then most of it, and then the rest of the LMOA was gracious enough to buy. But each year we've been adding more and more people. It's just been absolutely incredible. And so we already have 60 reel and rod sets out in use. We have none left. Our club members are going home and scouring their garages for things to use. But many, many people brought their own rods and reels. So I would say that we have probably 80 or better people. Last year we had 71, but thanks to Judy Fish and the rest of the gang, we had this wonderful publicity this time. Even though we got postponed from last weekend when it got rainy. So we've got just a bunch of people, and I couldn't be happier. Yeah, the kids are having a ball. Like, they just love what's going on. Every year they come out and they do wonderfully. They catch a few fish, or more than a few fish, as a matter of fact. They have just everything they would like to have, we have out here. And today with the weather helping us out, that's great. But we've got pizza for them, we've got prizes, we've got some neat handout bubble pipes just to have fun if they really just want to do that. And Mom and Dad are happy too, because it gives them something nice to do on this wonderful Memorial Day weekend. With the other things that we've got planned around, it just makes for a tremendous 3-day whopper. And we have 71 members at the moment, everywhere from ages 15 to 92. As a matter of fact. And we have 3 goals. We're not a tournament fishing club, as some folks think that we are. Instead, we have 3 goals. One is just camaraderie, just getting together and talking about good times and what's going on with fishing at Lake Monticello and around the area. Number 2 is to learn about fishing of all types. For example, next meeting, we're going to have a presentation on how to put together a basic fly fishing outfit. We've been fishing on the Chesapeake. We've got a trip planned for the James River. And a fly fishing trip this year, and of course we're out on Lake Monticello and other things all the time. The dues are horrible. They're a whole $15 a year. I may sneak that to 20 with the way things are going, but that's about all it is. And we just meet and have some good times, have some wonderful training as well as some admin things every month. First Monday of the month is when we meet right over at the golf course. We have today probably about 30 of our members here. As you can see behind me, we've got the admin team, which is responsible for registration between 9 and 10. That's the important part, because if 2 hours from now a child says, well, I caught this fish, and we say, who are you? That doesn't go over very well. But I think we've got the knack out on that. So we probably have about 12 or 14 people involved with just that alone. And then they'll count the fish and give some scores at the end of the day as well. But then we have another probably 14 people out on the slopes on the side of the water, giving the weight and the species of the fish. Each kid has a scorecard, and we put that down, and they bring the scorecards back in about 12 o'clock. So it's taken quite a crew to put it all together. Well, thanks to LMOA for doing an awful lot of the admin and supplying things. Two of the tents that you see here that came from them, from the maintenance. Judy Fish, I give a shout out to her for all of the advertising that we've done. The fact that you guys are here and doing what's happening is a welcome thing. They actually took over a lot of the administration for us, taking some expenses off the club, since we are nonprofit and have very few input. So they did all of the certificates, they did all the scorecards for us. That was wonderful. Dick's Sporting Goods has been very good with us and giving us a huge discount on their prizes, and we have some handouts and promotion things for them as well. The marina has got some worms for us, and we got our ice over there, and various other places. Those are our major 2 contributors this year. I can't leave out Papa John's. Papa John's every year does a wonderful job. They give us a huge discount. It almost makes me want to run over there and spend the discount just to get a nice pizza. Gone, no question about it. Thanks to them.
Wow. Did you catch that?
How much did it weigh?
There we go.
You got them all right.
Got it, okay. Congratulations to you. Okay? Now wait a minute, we got some more things for Mom and Dad. We got a hat and a kitchen wipe, courtesy of Field and Stream. All right, Mom and Dad. Next is Caden Hall. Where's Caden? This is Caden Hall.
Good
his
one.
second
One more,
place.
Kate. All right.
All right, we got a prize right here. Look what we got for you. New bowl, huh? Very good. Congratulations. You won a prize. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, next on the ages 1 through 6 is this Joyce Hill? Jace Hill. Where's Jace? Come on up, young man. Good job. Right, congratulations to you. All right, take a look at that. Look at that camera. Look at the camera. Look at mom. Okay. One more. All right. Good. Good man. Awesome. Good man. Okay. Third place is Devin Choi. Oh, by the way, Eden had a 7.8 ounces. Caden had an 8.6 ounces. And that matched JC had an 8.6, but JC caught more fish than Caden did, so we broke the tie that way. So they both had 8.6, and those are the big fish for the tournament. Now it gets even more complicated now. We're going to groups 8, 7 through 12. I want to see Devin Choi. Is that you? All right, this is Devin, my man, right here. Devin, we got your tackle box, but you can put anything in it that you want, okay? And I want you to look right up there at the camera. Devin had an 8.1.
Here we go.
Look right at the
We
camera.
got it. All right, good one.
Now, Devin had an 8.1. Guess what? Carissa Baber, where are you? Where's Carissa? Come on. Carissa had an 8.1. Well, it gets worse. All right, Carissa, you won the second place in groups 8 through 12. All right? Andy's got my stuff coming. Do you have a rod? Good, because I knew you had a rod at home, and I was going to give you all this other stuff to put in it, okay? That's good. All right, I told you that Devin got 8.1, Carissa got 8.1. Guess what James Johnson got? 8.1. All right, so we broke the tie again by the most fish that the person won. And James Johnson comes out the big winner, and he actually caught a bass, right? Good for you, young man. Congratulations. All right. For that, you get the big prize. Here we go. And I'm going to get down here at your level, and we're going to take a look at this. We don't have a prize, but I want to recognize Deontay Hill. The Hill family is cutting it up. He caught more fish than anybody. 6 fish, ranging all the way from 4.8 to 7.4. So, very good. Congratulations to all of you for coming out. We had a record turnout. We had probably about 90 people. We haven't totaled it up yet, as a matter of fact. We had 71 last year. Incredible. We had 52 the year before that. Next year, I'm going to get 8 of me to come out and make sure all this happens. All right? But thank you so much for coming out. Courtesy of Lake Monticello and Lake Monticello Fishing Club.